the ride got shut down and it... Hello and welcome to the VHS Broadcasting Road Trip. We are taking a trip to Dollywood and I am one of the senior members this year. So I thought I'd vlog it for everyone. Currently in my car, before I head to the school, we have senior prank overnight bag, an empty, like, super big backpack, and this bag with all of my stuff in it. And pretty much I'm just gonna head to the school and update you from there. Hi, so we are now on the bus. Here is the group that I am sticking with for the day. Oh no, is it not gonna let me? Okay, here.
Hello, this is Dixie Neva. And Dixie's one from wrong.
Oh, is it handing it off to me? Hi, I'm Alexis. And she's not paying attention.
What do I do?
Just say your name.
Hi, I'm Chloe. Hi, I'm Peyton. Ooh! What are we gonna say?
I'm gonna put your full government name and social security number over your face. And we are now officially on the way to Dollywood. Yay! Okay, so after our very long 2-hour drive, we have finally made it to the Dollywood parking lot! Yay!
There's so many.
My belly hurts.
Yeah, so I've currently had like a Red Bull and half of a Monster.
Dixie had 3.
And we are getting off the bus. Update later. Hi, so we are about to enter the Celebrity Theater for our tour. We got the whole crew.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah, we're hot and we're sweaty and we're hurty, but it's okay.
And I understand you guys are like kind of into the AV and the broadcasting and all that stuff. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's awesome that y'all even have to have that opportunity.
Hi, vlog update again. We have all pretty much gotten our little drink cups thingies marked, and Kelton is leading the way to get some mac and cheese with pulled pork. Yeah, he's running in front because he's very hungry. He's low-key pissy right now, but
He's hangry.
it's okay.
Dippin' Dots.
Alexis got vanilla Dippin' Dots like a psychopath.
I didn't want vanilla. I wanted cookies and cream, but they didn't have it. They were all out. So I settled.
And then what'd you get, Chloe?
Frozen banana.
What flavor?
Chocolate. Best one?
Snakes! Snake! Whoa, snakes!
They're like, that's interesting.
They're gonna go eat.
3 slices of pickles.
Yes, me. Yeah.
Wait, I want one.
Okay, guys.
I am now Heath Regal. This is food review. First of all, we have the white cheddar mac and cheese from, where is this?
Granny's barbecue or something.
From Granny's Barbecue. Kelton had the pulled pork. Kelton, tell him about it.
Emphasis on had. As you can tell, there is absolutely nothing left. It was delicious.
What are the opinions on it?
Great.
Great. Peyton Russ is over here eating some more white cheddar mac and cheese. What do we think?
It's really good.
I tried some too, and I also tried some with pulled pork. It was pretty good.
How was your chocolate banana?
My chocolate banana was really painful to eat, but it was really good, so it was worth it.
What about you?
Oh, we can't see.
Right. Chocolate banana was like very good, very good.
Rate it on a scale of 10.
8. Probably like an 8, yeah.
5.
It was good. And then that white cheddar mac and cheese, you definitely get your money's worth on the cheese. A lot of cheese.
Enough cheese to feed a family of mine.
Yeah.
Grace, have you eaten anything?
I had some Dippin' Dots, and it was brownie batter. 10 out of 10.
I got white cheddar mac and cheese. It was kind of, just kind of mid. I'm kidding. I loved it a lot.
We couldn't tell.
Really? How?
Ace. Did you taste it? Oh, I did.
Hi, I'm Ace. I'm actually playing Doctor, which is why I got skipped over here. I had vanilla Dippin' Dots, and they were a solid 6 out of 10 because they cooled me off, and you can't go wrong with vanilla.
And that is the food review. Bye.
My mommy said me something.
Okay, So we are about to get on Blazing Fury. First ride of the day. We got some first time nerves right here for me at least. Hello! And then we got Alexis and Grace over there. Yeah.
This is Dixie. And then Alexis. We have Alexis and Grace. Yay, we're so excited. We're so hyped.
First ride of the day. Okay, so we just got done with Barnstormer, and the ride got shut down, and it was kind of scary. And now we're about to get on Wild Eagle. Any updates?
Wild Eagle.
I'm hot and sweaty.
Updates. It's getting really hot, and we're gonna go ride the choo-choo after this, and food. Ready? Good.
We're very excited. Gonna place Heads Up 7-Up. Hi, food review again. We just got done running the Wild Eagle and walked all the way down here. We're about to go on the train. There's a ride going on at 3 o'clock that we're gonna try and hop on. But I got the bread bowl that is a part of the new, it's like a wildflower thing that they're doing. But yeah, we're gonna try it. That's actually gas. And honestly, considering it's bread and marinara sauce, it's not even that heavy. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna be sick. Chloe, you gonna give us a food review? Tell us what you got.
I got pepperoni pizza and it was not cut, mind you. It was not cut. I had to cut it
Points
myself.
taken off. Points taken off.
Points have been taken off. And there's honestly way too much sauce to the crust. You can see there's way too much, but that's okay. Let's try, I guess. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's pretty good. A lot of sauce though. Might be too much. Probably solid 6.4 out of 10.
So, hello, this is Dixie. I got cheese pizza and a brownie. My pizza was not cut either.
That was pretty good.
Pizza's pretty good. And so the brownie. She didn't wait for the food review. Food review.
Okay.
Salad is not ready at all.
Yeah. Hold on.
You have to have it sideways.
I got the chicken Caesar salad.
Here, set it up and show them your bite.
No, it's okay. I don't want to watch it.
He's lame.
I can't. Where's the fork? There.
Right there. But yeah, Ace went to go get a hot dog, so we'll get their food review when they get back. Alexis and Grace returned. They entered that way and came back that way. I don't know what they did, but here's Alexis with her food review. What did you get and how was it?
I got cheese pizza. I got 2 actually.
Ooh, that's
Still currently chewing on a bite. 7 out of 10. It fed me. And then his Coke was a 10.
So, do you think you're gonna puke?
I think I'm gonna pass out.
This is not good. What about you, Grace?
I got a foot-long hot dog with some fries. My stomach's hurting a little bit, but I won't puke.
Guys, are we ready for bumper cars?
Yes. What?
Are we?
On the bumper cars, you're just gonna bump, and I'm gonna go into
Here, make-
the steering wheel and die.
Make
I'm
Grace-
bleed out everywhere. My head, gaped. My hat, gone.
See, okay, so bumper cars are 2-seaters, so you can just have Grace drive and you can sit there and just go.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bumper cars because my brother got to ride them one time because he was tall enough and I wasn't, and so I had to sit there and watch him have fun. And I didn't get to. I'm fucking sad.
Can I vote something? Hey, I want. Can we go to the water park in a few? There's like a little kids splash pad area.
Guys, I have a better idea. We go in the spinning teacups and I spin them as fast as we all possibly can.
I'm gonna.
And I want you all to go.
Oh, I have a photo of me in this pond. You guys like pull this up?
Quick little update. Dixie's back from the bathroom. You want to tell them what happened?
So basically what happened, I'm lactose intolerant. I had mac and cheese and pizza. Bad combo. Don't suggest it. So I was like, my stomach kind of hurts. And then a few minutes later, I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up. So I went to the bathroom, I threw up, and I'm okay now. I'm no longer in pain. That's the update.
And we are now gonna go do bumper cars. Isn't that right? Dental hygiene's important, kids. Especially when you got braces.
Hashtag braces.
Hashtag brace face.
He's even making the influencer face.
We have so many brace faces here, guys. There's like
This is true. One. How many? Do you have braces? 1, 2, 3. You used to be one.
I used to have them.
I've never had braces ever. I don't know if you can see him back there, but we are currently on the swings. We're actually getting off the swings. I was gonna record during the swings, but I got scared. Guys, food review again.
Ice cream.
Even though we just had dairy and everyone was complaining about it, Calton decided to get more dairy. So we have the swirl ice cream cone from Blue Ribbon Treats.
Yummy.
Very good, very good. 10 out of 10. Guys, we are meeting up with Gary Hensley. We got the whole crew plus 2 extras. Gary Hensley, how's your day at Dollywood been?
Hey, had a turkey leg. It's good enough for me. Okay, Miss.
Amen.
That's what we like to hear. Whew. It is hot, and we are about to do a little bit more at County Fair.
And Dixie's stomach hurts.
And Dick, you better be.
That's what I thought.
But we're gonna go hang out at the County Fair for a little bit, and then go ride some water rides because we are sweating. At least I am.
Oh my God, she's gone.
Check back in. Okay, guys, we are heading. Which ride? It's
Is it the circle?
Raft one. It's like
White River Water Rapids.
right. So we're gonna go on that. We've all changed into our sandals. Don't sell that on the internet. And yeah, we're gonna go get wet. Are on our way to Daredevil Falls. Me and Kelton picked up a frozen lemonade. Kelton, how's it tasting?
It's very tart.
Alexis, how is yours?
Mine is delicious. I'm so excited. It's blue raspberry.
Well, we also just got off the white water whatever. Hold on. Yummy. But Kelton got the most sweat out of all of us,
Of course I did.
and he was dreading it.
I didn't even want to ride the ride either.
I literally wanted
And then
and then you get wet.
I'm pretty sure Dixie got the most soaked out of their group.
I'm dry now, but it was bad earlier.
But we're about to get wet again. Little solo vlog here. The rest of the group went to go ride lightning rod, and us chickens stay behind. Currently, we are going to the Squishmallow store, as we call it. Dude, if I was still like 10, I'd be all over that. Excuse us. He's cute. He's cute. Kelton, take notes. Dude, 25.
$30.
Oh, but their outfits are cute. Okay, so it makes sense because the outfits are super cute. Like, look at this. This is Y2K.
Okay, this is our vlog. So we're at this point to find out everybody else wants to swap. We went to Tennessee and there's no way.
Literally, there's no wait for any of the rides. They're all 0, except for like 1 5-minute.
We don't know if anybody there video on top, but we're video on Tennessee.
We're gonna get right on right now. All right,
Go to the area.
hang on, I can't. No, just.
Okay, now we're getting on Molly. We are on one side of it. Chloe and that's the other side. They're all the way over there. Fine? Yeah. Are we trying to get first or like? Yeah. We ran over here. Yeah. It's crazy. Zero minutes on everything. Zero. Why doesn't it put? It doesn't. Here, you can pause it. I'm pause. Try and test something out. Yep. Didn't work. Whatever. It's really hot. So. Chloe and Ava's getting on right now. They're trying to get on more.
Hello everyone, I just got done running all the way up here from the glass blowing place. We're at Mystery Mine. Kelton and them have probably been in line for at least like what, 5 minutes? More than that.
And we went to Fire Chaser. It was amazing.
I bought a Nito.
Or not Fire Chaser, Lightning Rod. Yeah, of course the Lightning Rod was
So quick, it was too intense. Really good ride. Gotta go. What's going on here?
The backpack.
Oh.
But
My teeth are blue.
but I bought a Nito. It's pretty cool. I interviewed this really sweet old lady. I'll put that interview in here at some point. And yeah, pretty cool, pretty fun. Okay, so we are here at Dropline. Chloe,
Chloe's not here.
Ava, Gracie, and Ace are all gonna go ride Tennessee Tornado. We are currently about to get on Dropline.
Hello.
We went and we rode Big Bear Mountain. It was
Dixie
pretty
never
cool.
rode Big Bear Mountain before, and she liked it.
Dixie, what was your first time riding Big Bear Mountain experience?
I freaking liked it.
You freaking liked it?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to think of what else. Oh, Kelton rode Mystery Mine and got something in his eye. Let's show him the eye. Poor guy. But now we're about to go ride Dropline with like 3 people. Okay guys, so T-minus 20 minutes until we gotta be out of here. And we just got done riding Fire Chaser.
Yes.
Guys, what do we think?
Hey, and fun facts here. We rode Bald Eagle and we all got in the front. Actually, we actually have a photo op. Hold up. They pulled us up right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but we're all in the front.
Oliver sent me that and I'll clip it in.
I got you.
We also took vlogs on my phone.
We did, yes, she took
okay,
vlogs.
good. I was wondering if anybody got vlogs.
We got vlogs of Tennessee.
Hey, we're leaving like half our crew behind.
Yeah, here.
My crew?
But
My crew?
we videoed Tennessee because we walked literally right on.
It was crazy.
I tried to show in there, but I had to put my phone up.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay.
But it was sick, and we vlogged it, and I think we vlogged a little bit of Eagle. Yeah.
Oh, guys, we need to find Spencer and get our stuff.
Yeah. Did you guys vlog
Thunderhead? Okay.
10:41.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Dixie and Peyton were in the very back. Here, wait. Here they come.
Hi guys.
Literally the only 2. Wave hi! So we ran and made it to Thunderhead, and we are at the very front of the line. We're about to get on. Gary, we have, what time is it? It's like T-minus like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes.
Until we
And
gotta
he
be on the
was
buses.
And he was like, everybody's waiting on you. We have like 15 minutes at the time, mind you.
Mind you, this ride's not that short.
It's okay though.
So we're lucky cooked. But it's okay. Chloe, Peyton, how are y'all doing?
I'm really tired and kind of stressed because I kind of think Miss Martin's gonna leave our asses.
Truth, Nick. Okay. I'm handing y'all down to Ace and Gracie, but they're busy. They're about to get on the ride. Bye. So this is the end of the Dollywood vlog. Maybe a little bit on the bus, but You know, it's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real
So
fun.
much, I'm gonna die.
Yes. Hey, Thunderhead was great. It was a little bit finicky.
It hurt.
A little bit.
It did.
Oh no, we're
Video. We're good. Thank you, but thank you so much.
We had a great day.
Any highlights here? I'm passing the phone around. Highlight for today would definitely have to be. I think it would have to be. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. What?
That's yours.
Ooh. What was the first ride that we all rode? Blazing Fury. I think that has to be one of them.
Alright.
Okay. Most notable moment.
Alright, so my favorite moment was whenever me, Chloe, Ava, and Grace all got in the front and we got an awesome little photo out there. We got a G worker.
That was my favorite moment too.
That's right there.
Yeah.
Good moment.
That's also my favorite moment is the walk on to Wild Eel.
What am I saying?
Your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was whenever the wait times were 0 everywhere.
I like that too.
Either getting absolutely soaked on, what was that one ride we did?
Whitewater thing.
Yeah, that one, and then lightning rod.
As an honorable mention,
I bought hats.
what was your favorite one to ride? What to film?
I didn't really have anything I rode. So.
No, film. What was your favorite to film?
What was that drop one?
Drop line?
Drop line.
Another audible mention. It was super fun when we all played Never Have I Ever and Heads Up in the Lines.
Heads Up was great. Heads Up was a lot of fun.
I liked playing in the lines.
From Never Have I Ever.
Exactly.
I have another honorable mention. Probably whenever that waterfall thing turned on the wet ride and we all were panicking.
Honorable mention here. I won the finger thing, which means that I'm the
Never have I ever.
never have I ever. So I'm the most innocent. Even though I just said finger thing.
We should have got some cinnamon bread while we were waiting.
Hey,
We should have got some rotisserie chicken.
I wanted some of the specs, but we didn't have time to go shopping.
One of my honorable moments was throwing up after eating cheese pizza and macaroni and a Diet Coke.
And then eating ice cream right
And then eating ice cream right after.
The ice cream was crazy.
What do we think? What's this that we have?
This is my bat. His name is Ozzy. He is my son, and
Do you want me to like
Ozzy's a
sew a
crazy
chunk out of
rat.
his ear?
what?
I can take it home and sew a chunk out of his ear.
Yeah,
You should.
Ozzy's a great reference out there.
Okay, but all in
Can you do
all,
an outro, guys?
all in all,
All right.
this has been the 2026 Volunteer High School Broadcasting and Yearbook Club Dollywood Trip vlog.
Bye. Bye.
Good morning. Thank you guys so much for coming today. We appreciate the opportunity to share a little bit about what we do on the Dollywood Entertainment and Events team, and also how we contribute to Dollywood as a whole. And I understand you guys are like kind of into the AV and the broadcasting and all that stuff. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's awesome that y'all even have to have that opportunity in high school. That's amazing, and so hopefully you're thankful for that, because it is a very cool opportunity, and that you have teachers and leaders that are supporting that and trying to help you guys kind of get started and get going in your career and in your life. So at Dollywood, we have tons of opportunities for stuff like that. And as your teacher was just kind of telling us, a lot of people in high school, certainly when I was in school, back when the earth was cooling still, there were thank you, I'll be here all week. There were lots of opportunities for people to like, hey, you like to talk, you should be a lawyer. Or if you do good in math, you could be a doctor, or you can do this and you can do that. And nobody ever really said, hey, you know what, you can do theater and broadcasting as a career. But I enjoyed broadcasting and I enjoyed reading and stuff, so I actually got into doing radio when I was 12 years old at a little AM radio station in this little Mill Valley town in South Carolina where I was from, and subsequently did broadcasting as a part-time thing and a little bit full-time up through college, and that was kind of my mad money, so to speak, in college. And I thought it might be something I would do for the rest of my life. But then I also got very interested in theater and was kind of able to pull those two things together and have a degree in theater. And then I realized while I was doing that, I can make a living doing it. And I've seen all this stuff on Instagram lately. It's like, hey, if you want something done, hire a theater kid. Because if you learn how to do lots of different things in the theater, you will always work. You will always find something to do. And that's really what a lot of us' path is here at Dollywood. Is Daniel Howard is over here. He's a volunteer high school graduate. What year was it? 2004? 2004. Stephen Byrne is going to talk with you guys in a minute. He's our technical operations specialist. And he has a very interesting path that he has taken to get where he's at. And he's in charge of all the technical aspects of all of our theaters and all of our entertainment activations throughout the park. How many of y'all have been to Dollywood before? Almost all of you. That's really good. So we have what I would call traditional entertainment activations or theater, like the Celebrity Theater. This is our largest theater that we have on park. It seats 1,700. We have a very large Broadway-style musical in here right now called From the Heart, the life and music of Dolly Parton. It's got a very large cast. It has a large technical crew. It has an orchestra, a live band out front. So we have sound, we have audio visual, we have technicians that work backstage, we have lighting technicians. So it is a very big crew. Costume people, the ladies that you saw just going through here, there's 2 of them that work on this show all the time. So it is a very large show. We have 4 other indoor theaters, varying sizes, that also have a similar technical components, lighting, sound, AV, all that stuff. We also have several outdoor theaters that also have the same things, different degrees of the same things, because obviously this is bigger. And we also have lots of stuff that we do outdoor street activations, and all of the stuff. If you've been to Dollywood at night, how many of y'all have been to Dollywood at night before? So if you see our drone show, our fireworks show, any of the lighting that you see out on park at night during Great Pumpkin Luminites, Harvest Festival, or Christmas, that is all us. That is all our team that does all those things. And you can come here and work and make a career out of doing this. Either right out of high school, we love people that learn. We love people that have a little bit of experience in everything. I like to say just enough to be dangerous. And if you're willing to learn and willing to try different stuff and find out kind of where your passion is, Dollywood has a place for you. And it's not just here at the theme park. We also have Dollywood Splash Country Water Park. We also have 2 4-star resorts that we provide live entertainment and also the ambient music there, in addition to here, also in Stevens Purview. So there are tons of opportunities here that you could turn into your life and your career. And really, what we do at Dollywood, if you've been here before, you kind of know this. When you come to Dollywood, we want to give you the perfect day. All of us are going through something in our lives. We may have family that are ill. We may have a divorce in our family. We may have just a tough time at home, or a tough time at school, or a tough time at your work. When you come here, we want you to be able to forget about all that, enjoy time with your family, whether it's your traditional family or whether it's your friends or your folks that you go to school with. We want you to be able to come here and have a good time and sort of forget all that. Maybe hear a few stories, enjoy yourself in time together, watch a show, ride a ride. All of our rides have stories that go with it. Tons of things that you could do here at Dollywood and make a career. I've been here 33 years. And before that, I worked at Busch Gardens Parks for 4 years. Sorry, y'all. You can make a career in theme park. Let me introduce you to Daniel over here. We'll let Daniel chat with you guys for just a second. Daniel has a bit of a non-traditional path, and he's come a little bit later than a lot of us in drinking the Dollywood Kool-Aid. But he drank lots of other Kool-Aid before that.
I did. Yeah, I drank the volunteer Kool-Aid. I played football there. After that, I went to ETSU. I saw ETSU shirt back there. After that, I became a store manager at Food City. So I did that for about 10 years and saw that there was an opening at Dollywood, and I always came here like you all did when I was younger. Decided to test my luck at that. And so now I'm over operations for all the theaters, and also I'm in charge of Dolly's assets down at the DPE Experience. So I never would have thought when I graduated volunteer I'd be over Dolly Parton's wardrobe, but here we are. But this area as a whole is a lot like Hawkins County when you get out where all the housing is. And then you got your big city when you go to the Parkway. So it's really a best of both worlds. It's a great place to work. We have not many people can say that we, Carly Pierce, who's a famous country music star now, she used to perform here. And also the current Miss USA used to perform here 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Cassie was here. So it's pretty neat. And one of the joys of working here is you'll probably get to meet Dolly Parton. So that's not a bad thing. But I just want to say a quick hi. And I'm going to let Stephen up because Stephen is over operations for the technical side of things. And he'll tell you all the good stuff.
And Daniel, just so you know, Daniel, when he mentions operations, it's front of house operations. What we consider is when you come into a theater, the show starts as soon as you're outside of the theater. His team are the first people that you see when you come into the building. They're the first people that greet you. They're the tone setters for any theatrical or entertainment activation. Daniel, how many of y'all have been to the Dolly Parton Experience before? Y'all need to go. They need to go see that today. And Stephen can explain a lot more about it. If you're into AV, that is what that place is all about. And it does tell Dolly Parton's story, and it is amazing, and that is also a part of what Daniel's purview is. So there are lots of non-traditional routes to get to Dollywood. Speaking of that, I'll let Stephen chat with y'all.
Yeah. So I kind of started theatrical first, and the technology came a little bit later. So super young, did a lot of community plays and stuff like that when I was 8, 9, 10 years old. After that, kind of moved over into computers and networking, and back in the dial-up days, learning how those systems worked. And then when I turned 16, started a small web design company, very internet technology focused. Did that until I was 18, and then a friend of mine's brother-in-law said, "Hey, we have a opening at Dollywood to run Follow Spot." And I was like, "Well, I've run lights and some audio for some of these smaller plays. Yeah, I can come run a Follow Spot." So Follow Spot for you guys is people that are up in the catwalks that point the big bright light for our primary performers. And so did that for a summer, and was like, what, this is pretty cool. This is a cool environment. I'll stick around. So ended up staying. I was just supposed to be for the summer, but ended up staying. Finished out that season doing that, and then they said, "Hey, well, you like technology. Do you want to run one of our lighting consoles?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely. Sure, why not?" So got to be out in the back of house, hitting the button, making all the lights go, and then slowly learned those systems. Started doing that programming. Moved up, so then I was in charge of it. So I was in charge of all the lighting for all the buildings, and I would help cover people when they were off. Then got my next promotion up to do all of our new technologies coming in, doing the training, doing all those pieces, and then now my purview includes all of the technology in all of our venues, all of our ambient music on park, our drones, our fireworks. Anytime we build a new building, I'm in charge of all the infrastructure that we put in those, and then I also work with our 22, I think now, sister properties across the U.S. and up into Canada anytime we're doing new technology development, just to kind of make sure we're integrating systems that can kind of operate across the different properties. So that's kind of my trajectory to get here. Along the way, I also had a production company. So I did photography, video editing, production, primarily a little bit of commercial, a little bit of weddings, that kind of stuff. Did that for 3 years. Actually did some Dollywood stuff during that period of time because I was working here at the same time. So I've touched a little bit of everything I think that you guys are working on to some extent. Touched a little bit of radio stuff, but not a ton of that. But a lot of the AV and a lot of the production side. So now talking through kind of how we operate here, I think Roger did a pretty comprehensive look at kind of our theaters, but stepping outside the theaters, because the theaters are the spot that everyone's like, oh, this is entertainment, this is what we do. But point out the music that you hear coming in from the door. So we have our BGM, our background music system, City Sound, that operates across all of our 4 properties here on this campus. So Dollywood, Splash Country, and both resorts. And so that system is run by a central team. They're actually based outside or upstairs in the Songteller building in the Dolly Parton Experience. And so they're monitoring from a single system the entire campus audio-wise. So everything is synchronized, everything is based on the network with redundancies internal to the local playback. We're using QSYS. If any of you guys have heard the term QSYS, that's something you should look up. So every theme park that sees probably more than 1 million visitors a year uses QSYS. They do. Every large resort complex uses QSYS. It's primarily for audio distribution, but now it's used for a lot of corporate spaces, for meeting rooms, just AV distribution, control distribution, it is a super powerful system, and it is becoming the industry standard for that piece of it. So not so much the theatrical piece, it's used in a couple large parks for their the audio playback front of house. We used it in here for audio processing, but primarily for the kind of that AV in like an office space or audio control distribution. And so with that system, we're able to tie together using timecode. Who's familiar with timecode? Anyone familiar with timecode? See one hand, maybe a couple more, okay. So timecode is another piece that we utilize to tie our systems together. Obviously, it's a little bit older of a standard, so it's not used as much nowadays because it's audio-based. A lot of systems are now running network systems. So, but we're using it for when we have a drone partner in to fly our drone shows or fireworks shows. Those systems still use timecode, so we actually generate all that timecode through QSys to synchronize it because we're doing synchronized audio playback in our dance party. If you've seen the show up there, across the entire property here and over at Dreamworld Resort, that music is synchronized. And that system allows us to, depending on if we have drones or fireworks or whatever's happening at that time, they can toggle a single button and the tracks change throughout the park. Everything's synchronized. It's an automatic system. It just happens. That way, if someone calls out sick or anything that happens along those lines, no one has to hit any buttons. It just happens every night, exactly the right time, and has a lot of redundancy built into that system. And so speaking a little bit to Dolly Parton experience, that's where we have a lot of our projection mapping. So we're primarily mapping flat surfaces, so it's nothing super fancy, but in our music icon room, we have a guitar where we're mapped to the structure of the guitar. We've got a lot of distributed audio, distributed video playback in those spaces. Again, we have a central team that's actually just right next to our city sound team that manages all of that. And so that team we brought in with a very computer technical focus because of so much of what they're doing is computer. And so we actually have 2 people that had game engine design backgrounds. And so we're utilizing them now and Unreal Engine to be able to do virtual walkthroughs of our spaces. So we can do rehearsals and we can do programming and previs and all of that in an Unreal Engine. We design all of it in Vectorworks. So now we're able to completely model these spaces and plan out everything to the 16th of an inch before it ever starts construction. And that's something that exact principle is also one that Disney uses. They were kind of the ones that started the process, and I met with their team and talked through how they did it, and we kind of adopted our own way to do it. So we're utilizing those CAD softwares and then those game engines in a way that you would never expect that the system that's running your video game console is now running our visualizer for programming for lighting and things like that. So that's kind of top level. I would love to answer questions or talk specifically about anything that you guys have interest in, so I'm not just throwing a bunch of words that may not be relevant to any of you guys. Anything in particular, any questions about anything we do, how we operate, this campus, any of our other campuses, theme parks, shows, general industry, production side, website design, internet, anything? Anything at all? Yes.
Have you developed any programs like for Dollywood in particular? Like for audio or like recording or like literally anything?
So we've done a couple small programs for frequency coordination because all of our wireless mics are using different frequencies, obviously. So we had someone on the team who's no longer on the team anymore who developed a program that would run all of our front of house computers and it would just synchronize all of our frequencies. And so that way they could just type in the new frequency, hit a button, and it would tell them. It was a very simple program, but they scripted that. We partner with Figure 53 to work on QLab. Maybe some of you guys use QLab. A lot of those features that you see on QLab are stuff that we've worked with them to develop. Same thing with QSys. We work with a lot of those developers so that we're kind of leveraging their developer teams to create stuff that works for us. So we can do a little bit less of it in-house, but we still kind of develop a couple of different things that have open APIs that we can utilize.
Great question.
Anything else? Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll let you guys. Of course. What?
What's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part of my job. Is that I've been able to see such a change in the campus since I've been here. I've been here about 12 years. And so because I get to work on all of our new projects, so I was part of the Wildwood Grove project, and then I was one of the project managers for Big Bear Mountain, the Dolly Parton experience. I'm working on night flight to some degree. When we put the new restaurant in, all those different things, and again, like some of our sister properties. And so seeing things go from just a mountain to now it's for example, with Wild Grove, it's the number one best kids attraction or kids area since 2019 when it's opened, and that's worldwide. And it's kind of cool to be like see that go from a hillside to now it's this thing that welcomes in millions of people every year that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. And I had like a super involved piece of doing that. And that has obviously expanded a lot now that I'm in the position I'm in, so I'm able to do that at a larger scale. But that would have been basically the same answer I would have given when I was running lights here, is that when you're sitting in the front of house position and you're making an adjustment and you know this is the right move for the show, and you feel the energy and see the people stand up in the audience, and you know that you created that experience for those guests that are paying $80 to be here or whatever it is. I mean, this may be their one vacation for the year. This might be their one vacation for the decade. You don't know what's going on in their lives, and so being able to know that you kind of brought that experience to them is cool.
Have you ever met Dolly Parton? How many times?
Probably 20, 30, maybe more than that. I just worked with her when she was here back in March.
Did you ever freak out the first time you met her?
And part of that came from being kind of working in the industry and rubbing shoulders with a lot of relatively famous people. It kind of doesn't do a whole lot for me, so it's kind of helped a little bit. And it's still cool to see her, obviously, to interact with her.
So if these guys are interested as in your age to get into this, when's a good time to apply?
Anytime, all the time. So we're constantly growing our team, evolving our team. People are moving up in the ranks. We really try to foster that growth internally. So a lot of our vacancies come from people moving up in the ranks to become leaders. And so we are constantly having those openings. And like I said, with our Dolly Parton experience, where we have people that their entire background is non-theatrical. One person is primarily, like I said, works with game engines, and that is their degree is in game technology, and the other one has a lot of developer experience, and it just worked for that experience. And you would never think that the person that entertainment is hiring has never worked in a theatrical environment, never worked in a traditional entertainment environment, so it doesn't have to be in line with that. You may come to work for us in entertainment, and you could work for us for 3 decades and never touch a show, or at least what you would consider a show, because everything we do we consider a show because we're bringing that entertainment and that story to life for our guests.
You have to be 18?
Yes. So all of our positions in technical operations, you have to be 18. That's because they are safety critical positions, meaning that some attribute of your job is probably at risk of if done incorrectly, of causing injury. And so we want to make sure that we're starting at that 18 for liability reasons and all that good stuff. But we are looking at some internship opportunities in the future.
Where do you source most of your audio and video boards?
So where do we source them as far as like vendor-wise, or where do we source them as far as like what we use?
Both.
Okay. So we don't use a lot of, well, let me phrase that. So all of our audio consoles and lighting consoles, we'll start there, then jump over to video, because I think that kind of pulls out of our theater environment. We try to standardize as much as possible because we have a team just in the venues of about 30 that kind of just rotate between the buildings. And so we want to make sure people can go from Celebrity to Show Street to Pines to Dream Song to wherever, and they have the same experience, so that way we're not having to retrain every time someone moves, and it allows, again, more rapid growth, and that way you're just learning what the building structurally has to offer and how things are physically placed and not the equipment that's in front of you. So for lighting, we use the Hog 4 consoles. We're looking at probably going to the Hog 5. I got a demo of that a couple of years ago. Had to go in a hotel room in Vegas that got invite-only thing to try out the demo hardware, which was kind of cool, gave some feedback. So probably looking at getting those. We partner with Bandit Light Space out of Knoxville for all those things. As far as the audio consoles go, we're currently moving over to the Yamaha DM7s. We used to use M7CLs back in the day, which were kind of the first prominent digital console. We used those for longer than we probably should have, but now we're moving everything over to the DM7 to kind of get up to industry standard. Most of those are done through M3 technologies based out of Knoxville. We try to limit how many vendors we use, that way we can build those relationships and those partnerships. And then as far as video goes, it kind of depends on the space. So all of our venues have some type of video. Most of them we're just using QLab because it's just like side screens or something. In a space like this, for our primary back video wall, we're just typically we would just drive it from QLab from a Mac Studio, and we've got a little roll-in video switcher just to be able to switch for like if someone brings in a laptop or something, we can switch back and forth, or if a computer crashes, we can go to a logo or something like that. But specifically for this show, we bring in these video services. These squares you see are actually individual video panels, and then we actually projection map the walls about halfway back. So this whole service is video mapped, and then when these travelers come out, they create more video surface on stage. And so for that, we're using a Disguise video server, and we were actually partnering with a company up in New York, Quince Imaging, to bring that in, because we just rent it for that for this show, because it's the only time we use the projectors. It's a little bit unfortunate because they are 50,000 lumen RGB laser, no laser phosphor, like proper RGB laser, which they're gorgeous, and they're just kind of projecting on blue surface, which is again a bit unfortunate. But they're basically the same projectors used in the Dolly Parton experience for that immersive room.
So you work like really closely with other companies, kind of like almost like a partner.
Yeah. So the industry is incredibly small. I'll say that now. You may meet as many people as you go over the next 5-10 years if you're really into the AV entertainment industry. Oh, there's a lot of people. And then the more you meet people, you realize, oh no, it's the same people, they just rotate around. So the industry is incredibly small. And so the way to have the most impact is really just create those partnerships, because maybe they're working for this company that you're utilizing right now, but maybe they're gonna jump to that next one and they go, hey, actually we worked together on this last project. I'm now at this company, we have this technology I think would work well for you. And so there's a lot of non-disclosure agreements going around. There's a lot of going to visit other parks and other properties, getting some back-of-house tours, working with different manufacturers to develop the products. Because at the end of the day, because we are the largest business utilizing the HOG consoles, the only other really prominent person that uses them is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And so they want to hear our feedback, because if we don't like it, then it kind of destroys their whole business model, and there's a couple $100 million worth of revenue down the drain. So it's beneficial on both sides to have that partnership, so that way they're building the tools that we want to use, and we are helping give them ideas and insights on what other bigger or smaller companies may want to use. And that's basically everything we use has that level of partnership. At a vendor level, at like the reps for the company and the distributors, and then at the manufacturer level, we typically have those relationships, so that we get the service that we need to keep our experiences where they need to be, and we get the products that we need to deliver it. I feel like we kind of got on a roll a little bit.
Spencer, you have been filming this, right?
I am.
Okay, cool. All right. Anything else? Characters in booth back there?
Yeah, absolutely. Like just our little front of house for like lighting and audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do. It's set up similar to our other ones. It's our largest just because of what comes into the space. But it has identical hardware as the Pines. No other venues have the DM7 yet, but this venue has the DM7 and the HOG core, so it's identical to Pines. Same console everywhere else, it just might be a different audio console. Yeah.
I can tell you guys too that working at Dollywood, it's a very friendly place to work, and I don't mean in terms of everybody gets along really well, though we do, but in terms of being able to have a life outside of work, it is very friendly for that. I mean, we've all, it's important that we have our lives outside of our jobs. Do you have time with your family, time with your friends, time to work on a hobby or whatever? I think at least for me and Steven, this kind of is our hobby. So work is really in a lot of ways not working, not like coming to work, because it's fun. But it's Dollywood keeps that work-life balance in place for you. We've had a lot of younger folks come in here, and we had this one girl want to go see Taylor Swift, because she loves Taylor Swift and she loves going to concerts, and she had put in a request, to have like 5 days off to go to wherever the Eras tour was and see the show and come back. And you know what? She came back and she had a great time at the show and danced and sang, but she also learned a lot from going out and seeing something on that level. It is kind of that place. And Dollywood is also very good with philanthropy. You may be familiar with the Imagination Library. Some of you may have read books from the Imagination Library when you were little. Dollywood is also very supportive in the community, different things in the community that make a difference in people's lives every day, outside of just being able to come to the theme park and enjoy our properties. So Dollywood Parks and Resorts does have that. The other thing that we have is we're part of a much larger company called Hershey Family Entertainment. As you know, we have a sister property, Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. We also work with the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team. That is part of our company. Multiple theme parks in Kentucky, in Georgia, also aquariums in Vancouver, Canada, in Philadelphia, all over the place. So we have lots of properties, and we just purchased a small theme park company called Palace Entertainment, which also has a lot of properties, some bigger, some smaller. We also purchased a theme park in Idaho called Silverwood, which is a small, growing theme park. So a lot of times, if you get here and you want to work here, a lot of times you just have to raise your hand. Hey, I want to do this. I want to learn that. I want to go there. I want to do this.
Hello everyone, I'm Angela Breeding and I'm here with Terry at the Dollywood Parks. Terry, so where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, Atlanta, Georgia, so that's a bit of a drive.
Yes, it's about 5.5 hours over the mountain.
So do you get to live here in the residential area, whatever you're selling?
I live 20 minutes out. Yes, just right out in Kodak.
And so you have lots of potions and whatnot here, lots of creams, lots of things.
Lots of homemade remedies, yes ma'am.
So where do you source your materials from?
Okay, it stems out of Branson, Missouri. That's where my boss lives on a 400-acre rural farm up there. Yes. So we wanted to bring it down here because there's a lot of mountain folks down here that believe in the home remedies. Yes.
You get plenty of business here in Dollywood?
Yes, we do. It's wonderful, and I just love it. The more the merrier.
Well, I'm so glad to be able to talk to you today.
Thank you so much, honey. Oh, God bless you. Thank you very much.